Hey everybody, sadly this is not clickbait. After more than 10 years, we are effectively ending the channel. Now, I want to be really clear and upfront with you guys. That does not mean we're going to delete the channel. That does not mean that you'll never see us again or anything like that. It just means that our uploads are going to become extremely infrequent, maybe just a couple a year. And it has nothing to do with external circumstances. I know there's something going on currently. I haven't really looked into it, but something about like age limitations on YouTube or something like that. We've been through stuff like that before, ups and downs with the FTC guidelines and kids being on videos and stuff like that. But we navigated those storms, is what I'm trying to say. This was actually a decision from all of us. And I've written down some notes here, so if I keep glancing down, pay no heed. It's just, it's a hard video to do, right? I've invested so much time and energy, as well as my family investing their time and energy into the channel, and we've all been behind it and we've all loved it. But just recently, and it's kind of hard to describe, there's pros and cons to keeping a YouTube channel or doing any other kind of practice or venture or humanitarian effort or whatever it might be. And I just went one by one through my family, starting with my wife, and I'm like, do you feel like the channel's done? Like we're completed with this part of our lives? And my wife's like, yeah, I think we are. And we have like a list of video ideas and things like that. Like I want to say there was like 16 more video ideas. And so maybe you're probably wondering, why didn't we make those? But it just felt like we were pushing to get it done. Like it was like a chore, like it was a responsibility. And that's not what I want this channel to be, or ever have been, or become, or what. I can barely talk right now. I didn't want that for this channel. I wanted it to be a resource to help everyone on the spectrum and those who are learning about those on the spectrum. And I felt like we've accomplished that. I feel like, you know, as sloppy as we may have been sometimes, or needed to do more research or this, that, or the other, we were always trying to help the autism community and always trying to educate others about what our kids are going through. So let me backtrack a little bit. I talked to Brittany and then I talked to Ian. He was the only one who said, yes, I want to keep doing videos. Connor, he's always been kind of our shy kid, and he's just like, I believe in the mission and stuff like that and helping others, but he's just like, I'm just not into being on camera all that much anymore. Every once in a while he'd pop in with ideas and help out and say, ooh, I have a great video idea, I want to do this. But I'd say out of all our children, it was the most rare. Alistair loves to watch our videos. He's like our #1 fan. He watches our videos constantly. But then I asked, do you have any video ideas, or do you want to keep making videos? He's like, no, I'm okay. So, I mean, maybe when he gets older. And that's another thing too, is like, I'm not putting a lid on Autism Family forever. Like it's done. If one of the kids wants to pick it up later, that's fine. I feel like our family, just in general, we've got a lot going on, especially when it comes to work. I'll get in that in a little bit. But I told Ian basically, I was like, if you want to keep making videos, I'll help edit them for you, but you have to be the one who's recording yourself talking and things like that. And I was like, I can edit them real quick and throw them online. But yeah, I know it's hard for a lot of you to get this news. I especially want to talk to subscribers and patrons. If you're coming in new into our channel, sorry, we're ending it as you're brand new to this channel. But for our subscribers and patrons, thank you so much. You've been the most wonderful people ever. Just incredibly supportive. I couldn't ask for better subscribers or patrons, and you've all been amazing, wonderful people, and I really, really appreciate your support. It's just been amazing. Gotten us through so many things. And I will understand if you're a patron and you're like, I can't support the channel anymore because we wanted to see more content. I completely understand. If you're a subscriber, I just ask you to stay subscribed. The reason why is, like I said, maybe like 2 to 3 videos a year, maybe, as we find time. It could just be a simple update video, like a short or something like that, just to let you know how we're all doing. But I really feel like I need to focus my resources, energy, time, everything into finding work that will actually support our family. And that's something else I want to get into now. It's kind of ironic that our well, not completely ironic because we still help our family, but our channel's called Autism Family. And I know I'm rambling a little bit here, but I'm trying to speak from the heart rather than just from a script. It's been ironic in the sense that our channel is called Autism Family, and we've discovered a couple things about our kids, things that they're struggling with, nothing too serious, but enough to give us pause and make us realize as parents, we really need to focus more time, energy, and resources, all of that, into our kids, into building our family, spending time with them, talking with them, working through things. It's one thing to talk about your kids on YouTube, that kind of thing, give tips and tricks and stuff like that, but we have to be living that stuff too, right? We have to be focusing on them. And as much as I love helping others online and everything like that, we really do need to focus on our children, focus on our marriage, focus on, finding real solid work, which is really, really hard right now in these times. And yeah, guys, sorry if I sound like I'm struggling. It's just not an easy video to make. I almost cried a couple days ago just even thinking about ending this and your guys' reactions and everything, because I really don't want to let you down. There's people who have said that this channel has helped save their lives and have given comments to that effect. And I know I don't bear the personal responsibility of whether someone lives or dies based on content we make, but I do feel responsibility. I do feel like it's important for these types of resources to be available to people. And again, we'll leave the channel up. We're not taking anything down so far as we know. But yeah, I do feel that for sure. Absolutely feel it. What else? So something else. Does this mean we're done with YouTube, like Nostalgia Fix and maybe future channels? I don't think so. As far as Nostalgia Fix goes, we're also going to dial that down a little bit too. That one's just like a personal hobby of mine. I can see me working on that whenever I have free time just for fun. It's stress relief to me. I know that sounds silly to work on videos as stress relief, but when it comes to certain subjects, that's how I feel about it. It's a creative outlet. Whereas this channel requires all of our family to give input, to give their energy into making this channel work. And I don't want to have my kids feel like they're under constant pressure to create content. I've always been checking before. I've always asked them, hey, are there any videos you want taken down? Hey, are you not comfortable with this or that? And they've always given me honest feedback and saying like, yeah, I don't want to do this right now. Or yeah, I'm totally fine with that. It just depends. We've talked about this in other videos, but just the same, for them to feel like it's an obligation. I know that there's creepy families out there. It's been that way for a long time where families have pushed kids into things. I mean, first thought that comes into mind is like the whole Jackson 5 thing where their dad was really rough on those kids, pushing them to excel and to perform. So he could make money, he could look good, if I understand it correctly. Forgive me if I don't. But yeah, we just don't want it to become that thing. And we're just kind of tired. We're burnt out, to be honest. I've been taking on so many things and responsibilities, even without full-time work, just trying to find work and constantly apply to jobs, constantly looking for gigs, finding gigs, working on those, and then starting all over again. It came to a point where one of my eyes got really bloodshot, like really, really bad. And I had these 2 red lines going down my forehead. And Brittany's like, what the heck is going on with you? And I'm like, I think I'm like bursting capillaries. I don't know. I was so just stressed out and burnt out, just trying to do so many things and, push content, to clients that I had and to YouTube, to 2 channels and to home videos and, a lot of video stuff. And then on top of it all, looking for work and trying family stuff, church stuff, all that stuff, just lots of stuff. So I just want to say thank you. Thanks to all of you. You're going to see our family in a bit here. They're going to say their goodbyes. And I don't mean to sound too solemn. I am optimistic about a future and what's going to happen in our family and, focusing more on my family and kind of removing a little bit more distraction. But it's not easy. It's not easy effectively ending this channel. That's why I want to put in quotes, we're ending the channel. Not anything too permanent, but in practice, it will feel like that. Like you just won't see us that often anymore. And it's tough. It's tough, guys. Over 10 years. I think this is the longest I've invested time-wise to something like this. I had a job that lasted 8.5 years, full-time, but this feels more personal, you know what I mean? So I just want to say God bless, love you all. I'm gonna send you off with my family, saying goodbye to all of you wonderful people. And yes, we will see you in the next video, whenever that is. I don't know when that is, but we certainly care and love for all of you. Thank you.
It's been an incredible 10 years, and I really hope that through all of the things that we shared with you, that it really helps someone, anyone out there going through the same situation that we did. And I hope our videos bring education and peace, and I hope you don't feel alone. You know that there's other people out there just like you who are just trying to make the best of things and educate themselves, and it's been a privilege. So thank you for all those years.
Hello there, everybody. We're gonna miss you because Autism Family Channel starting to be done. Yeah, it's pretty much starting to be done for sure. Because my dad is probably pretty tired of making too much videos.
Well, what do you think, buddy? Are you gonna miss everyone on the channel?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah. What else?
I still want to watch those Autism Family videos.
I know, you love watching the channel, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Alistair. You want to say bye-bye?
Bye, everybody.
We're gonna miss you guys, and we really appreciate everything that you do. But it's time to say goodbye, and we wish you all a good day, and see you guys around.
Thanks, Connor.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for everything and all your comments. Me and my family really appreciate it. And one thing that's meant a lot to me in this channel is helping all of you guys. I really loved helping all of you guys out with your questions and everything. I also really loved helping this family with this channel too. So thank you for everything, and have a great life, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Ian. And look at this little Ian Easter egg right here. Not sponsored, by the way, just
No,
Ian loves his Dr. Pepper.
I sure do.